and welcome to the very first episode of Great News WCDS for the 2024-2025 school year. I'm your host, Mr. Alex. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show, and welcome back to all those super fans returning to the show. Here's your weekly roundup of goings-on around campus. Let's start with preschool. This week, preschool circled back around to their mark making, this time turning it into so much more than just a mark on paper. As you know, last week was all about lines. This week they took those lines and turned them into a circle. What's next? A rhombus? Where will the madness end? Inspired by the book I Have an Idea by Herv Tullett, the children chose a circle of their color of choice to create their idea on. They were given oil pastels, Sharpies, and a new medium, colored pencils. They got right to work. With every swish and swoosh of a color, their ideas began to come to life. These were just a few of their ideas. Clara said, "My idea is Mommy." Romeo said, "It's Mom at work." In the ocean, apparently. And Avery said, "I'm making happy." Me too, Avery. Me too. In junior kindergarten, freeze! Unfreeze. Freeze! Unfreeze. Freeze! Unfreeze. Could there be anything better than freezing and unfreezing your teachers? I can't think of a single thing. The kids loved having dramatic play in their outdoor spaces. It often begins with the children donning caps and zooming outside to play. The JKers have been observed using their powers for good by freezing bad guys, often zombies. Their love of saving the day inspired them to explore the idea of superheroes. After reading the book 10 Rules of Being a Superhero by Deb Pluty and Super You by Ann Kennedy Brady, the children were asked to think of themselves as superheroes and share their superpower. They drew themselves in action and then explained their illustrations. Here's what they had to say. Rory said, "Stretchy, and I can shoot ice and I can grow big, and lime that has extra juice." Wendell said, "Scribble Lag is my name. I have powers. It is a scribbling rope that catches the bad guys when they try to jump, and it can go anywhere that the bad guys go. I don't have an outfit. I have teeny legs so I can run very fast with those. He's a good guy. That's the cape right there. See it? See it? See it? Thanks, Wendell." In senior kindergarten, we all know that scissors can be tricky to use and can be dangerous if we don't use them properly. Therefore, SK used scissors for a special activity they thought it'd be worth it to make a class scissor salad. I'm sure you've heard of a Caesar salad, but its cheese and croutons have nothing on SK's salad. The students worked on their cutting skills to chop up green lettuce, purple onions, red tomatoes, yellow cheese, and brown croutons. I got a chance to sample the salad, and I must say, it was a little dry, and I got a paper cut, but it was filling. Also, Isaac showed the class that it's not that hard to make a hula hoop levitate. Good job, Isaac. In first grade, last week, first grade celebrated International Dot Day, and wait, what, you didn't know it was International Dot Day? Have you been living under a rock? Sheesh. Inspired by the book The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds, the students created beautiful coffee filter art using their favorite colors and unique designs. And now you know why we can't have coffee this week. Well, good job, Aaron. First grade also learned what it takes to be an independent learner. They began centers this week and rotated through hands-on activities such as teacher time, word work, writing center, and technology. They also started their Flashlight Friday, where they had an opportunity to read with a buddy and use a flashlight in the dark classroom. Thank you, first grade, for doing your part to cut down on our electricity bill. Up next in second grade, in Deep Dive, second grade continued studying weather and the four types of clouds. Now, if you don't know the four types of clouds, they are cirroform, cumuloform, stratoform, and crusty the cloud. The children were all broken into small groups and assigned a cloud type. They had to work together to describe the cloud and then create those clouds in a scene to follow. It's showcased in the second grade classroom if you want to check it out. For kids in the kitchen, they made roasted red pepper hummus and talked about how chickpeas are a great source of protein. Yummy. In third grade. This week, third grade tried to fight off the bubonic plague when a rat infestation broke out during. Oh. Oh, wait. I'm being told those are pet rats belonging to Lily Winland as part of their zoology deep dive. Phew. After finishing the book Third Grade Angels, the kiddos created their own cereal. Here, Luna's displaying her box of Frosted Halos, and Presley's holding a box of Crunchy Suds. Keep an eye on the cereal aisle next time you're in the grocery store, and you might just be able to pick up a box of Ray's Lucky Judy. No rats were harmed in the making of these cereals. Speaking of rats, fourth grade finished their first novel of the year, Fourth Grade Rats. Humor, life lessons, summarizing, and comprehension came together to give the students a well-rounded first novel study. In brainology, they talked about what the left and right parts of our brains are responsible for, not for reading well, I guess, and the children took a little quiz to see if they were more right or left brain focused. They also learned how to write with their feet, spending hours perfecting the technique for the upcoming auditions for My Left Foot Too. And that is a joke strictly for the old people. In fifth grade completed their first drama assignment of the year by creating and rehearsing a silent 1-minute version of a well-known fairy tale. Then they added music and performed them for the class. They did not disappoint. Here we see Humpty Dumpty after his great fall. Fifth also escaped campus one day to visit our Northern Branch campus. The Ohio County Public Library put on a book tasting for our fifth graders, giving them the opportunity to explore various books from different genres. Realistic fiction. Mrs. Kramer took one for the team and rented each student a book on her library card. Good luck paying off those fines on a teacher's salary, am I right, Jackson? In middle school. Yep, there it is. Middle school has been all over Wheeling these last few weeks. After temporarily relocating to West Virginia Northern's campus, they got to check out all the fun things that downtown Wheeling has to offer. On Monday, they went to check out the USS LST-325, the last fully operational World War II landing ship tank. And they had a titanically good time. Get it? The 7th and 8th grade took their first bike ride on the Heritage Trail as part of their Science Behind Cycling deep dive. They observed the ABCs of bike riding. Air in your tires, check your brakes, and always have a cannoli with you. Better get that heart rate down to a resting rate. And now it's time for our Kind Kid Shout-Out. Each week, I reach out to the WCDS teachers and ask them if they have any kids that have gone above and beyond to be helpful, kind, caring, and just all around awesome. Then we feature them here. This week I got so many responses, and here they are. Adrian, Amelia, Ella, Elias, Ben Van Dyke, Audrey, Ella Rose, Grayson, and Henry. All these kiddos, for one reason or another, have impressed a teacher or two, and we thank you for being so awesome. If you think you should be featured here on our Kind Kid of the Week, do some kind things around campus, and just be awesome. And we'll end today with our words of wisdom. This week's words of wisdom are: a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. So get out there and light another person's candle. That wraps up our first episode of Great News WCDS. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.